So this is a collective message. Remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and let's see what Spirit wants to talk about. All right. So we got lavender, tranquility, kindness, self-care, and broom, energetic clearing, and freshness. I'm also hearing mint too. So you could have been somebody that just used mint. You could have drunk mint tea or something like that, or peppermint. But I feel like there's a cleanse that's going on. I feel like you're being guided to take care of yourself, take care of your needs. And as you're pouring into yourself, there's something that's being cleared and purified from your path. It's like with the broom, I keep seeing like a pathway or something being swept. So I feel like that's what's currently going on here. Yeah, planning, setting intentions, and optimism. I feel like Spirit is telling you to be optimistic about your future, being optimistic about your forward movement, being optimistic about life. It could also be a purification of your mind as well as your third eye as well. Because it looks like with this here, it looks like the third eye is being activated. And I feel like with the third eye activation or cleansing and purification of your third eye, it's going to give you the, you're going to have the downloads that you need to like move forward. Like you're going to know specifically what you need to do to plant your seeds for them to flourish. But it's like, what I'm also hearing Spirit say, the key to this is self-love and self-care, pouring into yourself. Let me see. Let me get one more card. Yeah, and grounding your energy. There are certain things that you got to let go of. Focus, regrowth, and let go. And it's been coming out a lot in the collective, setting boundaries and cutting away at things that don't serve you. And I feel like it's like there's a transformation that the collective is going through where you're seeing things that you need to release and let go of. Right before I started this reading, I was hearing Spirit say the main reasons or the main causes that, or some of the main things that could happen to prevent somebody from moving in their path is relationships, family, and then I think the mindset is the third one I heard Spirit say. Or fear. Yeah, those are some of the main things, but it's specifically relationships, because sometimes people get in relationships and they feel stuck, or they're in toxic families. They grow up in toxic families, and it's just like every time you make a step forward, the family try to pull you back down. Because what I'm hearing Spirit say is somebody grows up in a family where it's like every time you express wanting to do something different, or you do act on things that is different from your family, they pull you back down, or it's like a ganging up on you or something like that, where everybody get together and kind of come at you. Like, how dare you do that? It's something like that. Somebody could come from a religious background. Don't have to be. It's just more so of the belief system. But I feel like that's significant why Spirit is saying set boundaries. Because if you have boundaries, then these people have no way of getting in and interfering with where you're going. But I also feel like it's boundaries with your mind as well. And that's where healing your thought process, and also having confidence in yourself, not seeking validation from others, but seeking it from yourself. Yeah, there's an ending that's taking place. It could be from now until winter, because I know we're in fall right now. But yeah, there's balance that's being restored this fall. This fall to winter, there's balance that's being restored. Because I didn't even mean to say fall, but it's just like with here, it's autumn. Yeah, that's what's happening. But let me get more. There's definitely balance that's being taken place. So from now until January. So it's like, I do feel like there's a significant transformation that's going on. I feel like it's been going on, but I feel like I feel like there's certain things that is soon to be manifested into the physical. I feel like there's a lot of transformation that was going on in the spiritual, but it's like now you're going to start seeing it in the physical. And I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of your manifestations comes in around spring. Continue to have hope and continue to have faith, because whatever's coming in is not something that can be stopped, because spirit is having you build a foundation within yourself, which is manifesting in the physical, and it's it's a foundation that cannot be destroyed. No one can break it. And I feel like that's significant to why divine says have patience, because sometimes I do feel like people, we as people, we run before we can walk, but it's like spirit is like, you don't know what you got going on ahead, so you got to be patient. But it's just like with you doing the work, and this is a message specifically for, I don't want to say specifically for, but it's like if you've been doing the actual work on yourself, you're going to see a lot of stuff come into fruition. You're going to see a lot of stuff come into fruition, because it's like with the earth card here, spirit has had you rooting your energy in the earth. So when these people come, and when these people try to do things to make you question yourself, or when they try to do things to, or when negative energies tries to make you question yourself or anything like that, you're so deeply rooted in your foundation that you created with God that nothing can sway you, nothing can knock you down. And look, if you look, it looks like the promised land, heaven on earth. And I feel like that's what this is all about here. Let me get messages for the collective. Too much. Get messages. Oh, okay. So we got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Knights of Swords in reverse, and the 3. Yeah, you're needing to separate yourself from somebody. This could be a mother figure. It could be somebody that you're in a relationship with. Let me see. The spirit is guiding you to leave someone alone. It could be whoever has been trying to throw off your foundation. It doesn't have to necessarily be a person. It could be a group of people. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Because it's like, even if this isn't one person, what I'm also hearing spirit say with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is that whatever, there's been something that you've been giving that's been taking away from you. Where your finances is thrown off. You got the King of Cups in reverse, as well as the Tower. Yeah. Somebody's going through a tower. You see it. I don't even need to tell you. You see what it is. You're gaining clarity. You could be a masculine, don't have to be, because there's a lot of king energy out here. You got the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck and the King of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Clarify the Tower. The Sun card in reverse. There's something that you're not happy with. Yeah. There's something that you're not happy with. What's the Sun card in reverse? Just let me see for the collective. Yeah. Whoever this person or these group of people are, you're seeing that they've been holding you back from your blessings. And I feel like that's why Spirit had you go through the lessons that you went through, so you can be grounded in the earth. And it's like, because it seems like this is a repetitive cycle for you. And I feel like this cycle is coming to an end. It's closing out, because you're so rooted deep in the earth. You know yourself. So no one cannot sway you and make you believe anything else because you're so, you know who